are the unsung heroes.
Get out, says Jones. And here we go again, up top. Of course you do.
Yeah, a team that I usually think defense first.
Possession here for the Cyclones. Johnson blocked by...
Yeah, that was also forced. That was really nothing there.
The big...
Like he was a librarian. Or Glow was fine.
Beautiful from the corner, shot beautifully. Another offensive rebound for Texas. Here comes Coleman, drive and kick. Jones, step through. Oh, goodness. I've not.
The story of the electrification of rural America. Andrews is going into the College Hall of Fame this year. Well deserved, long overdue.
As they drive.
If you're going to drive in, not looking to feel time after time coming from Minnesota. I do not believe that Kerwin and I are directly related.
We'll see out for Texas, and here comes North Carolina down by 4.
All the momentum in favor of the Tar Heels. History, tradition, home court, big-time players, depth, size, strength. What response are we going to get here from these Longhorns?
North Carolina's first lead since 15-13.
Over the top.
Instead,
go to Texas. Don't wait.
Rainey
A difficult task.
Yeah, he'll allow them. Uh-oh, Kai Jones. The point being, you don't see dudes like this in the Sun Belt Conference.
Yeah, and that wasn't Soule's fault necessarily. And Cunningham are the unsung heroes.
Get out, says Jones. And here we go again, up top. Of course you do.
Well, this is what they need from Adams, is scoring the ball. There, though, no layup. Kai, he is the best in the country, in my humble opinion, at making plays on both ends of the floor within the same play. Texas State, they played Mississippi.
Maybe too much.
I mean, this is discouraging. You think you got a shot, and then all of a sudden this hand from out of nowhere comes. Puts that what he brings to the table as a coach for the present and the future.
Kai Jones.
Nothing there. You got a big fella.
Hey, but that's some good handles there. Brown, look out.
Well, you only got one left, and that's Sims. Had a couple of flashes, but
Jones.
Kai Jones, he does so well without the ball. Here he has a nice drive. Look at him split the defense that we're going to see today on my list. I mean, he runs as well as anyone in the NBA. Defense at all, but the offense was better. And then, of course, on the defensive end, this again is why get from him offensively is huge. Makes Texas pay for not stopping the ball.
Kai Jones
Typically doesn't force things. If anything, you would hope at sometimes that he's a little more aggressive. It's a tough way to live if you're Texas, having to make threes all night.
Anderson passes it up inside the paint. Of course, Moncrief rejected by Kai Jones. Jones trying to pick the pocket. Brown touched it.
Looks like you see who it would have hit for Oklahoma State. Looked like Brown.
Oh, okay, right at the last second there, Cunningham got another.
And boy, can he run the floor, and he's looking to shoot it and much more aggressive this year.
And there is Jones with a three. It's as good an environment as there is in college basketball, but it's still the fog. And we had a chance to talk with Matt Coleman, the outstanding guard for the Longhorns. He's a senior.
They've gotten a couple of good ones. They've forced a couple, but gotten a couple of good ones.
Boy, and right now, Cardinal Zaire Williams is a guy to keep an eye on for Stanford.
And also Oscar Da Silva having a great season. Then it looked just one possession ago. And not surprising, Abaji was the one to knock that shot down.
Now with a game-high 11. Look at the drive and the
situation for Texas, not unlike the last 6 games last season where they had a lot of injuries and still managed to win.
Right side, Gibson couldn't hit. Quet, Big 12 basketball from Austin. Number 5, Texas. Number 24, Oklahoma. Into the college game and then attacking the guys with the fouls, no doubt.
That's good finish inside.
With the throwdown. Nice.
It's a well-oiled offensive machine Oklahoma has. Watch how they move it, space it, and drive it.
Way downtown, that one's have 4 fouls.
Yeah. Good look inside.
Around the sporting world and really around the world for those two.
Well, you know, John, that they're hitting the fastball right now, okay? Texas's man-to-man is their fastball, and it's got no movement tonight. So you got to change up a little bit and throw some junk at him.
Jones steps back, buries it.
By Texas, he got loose.
Jones inside, finds Ham, puts it home.
Nicely done. He's a senior. He should know better by now. That's good footwork again. Austin Reeves, John, will orchestrate the last 3 minutes. His co-pilot is Davion Harmon.
Good Harmon with Jones on him. Now Hepa switches on to him. And they Holman.
Good defense. Like it.
Good job.
Good finish inside.
He can't allow them to jump up big on him. To beat my Bucks, the Packers to beat my Bucks. And what can I tell you? I hope he picks Kansas City and Chiefs.
High 25 for Texas, but the Longhorns right now on the short end. Good tip away. 14 of 19 over that stretch. Wow.
Incredible. And on the other side, Texas really empty on the free throw line. Don't make free throws. And right now it is all Baylor. They have shown here late in the game why.
Can't complain anytime we get to watch the #1 pick.
Yeah, no question. Loose ball, Jones picks it up. Oh, I thought
what impressed me from the start of the season is the skill level. You know, the shooting. He has a feel for the game.
Americans playing against white players.
March 1944, he had ones.
In close, but Donovan Williams couldn't finish. Deep. Coleman, no look pass down the lane to Kai. Long jump, high jump combination you talked about.
Quick outlet, and he just took off and outraced some good athletes in blue. Once you draw help, then you can play drive and kick.
Kansas is getting a lot of easy baskets. And that wing jumper not there for Cunningham. Offensive rebound.
All year long, and Texas needs to get something going to the rim here. They've settled for jump shots.
Gets to the rim.
Settle for a jump shot here. Keep getting to the rim. And a good pass by Brock Cunningham, and then an even better pass.
Again, and gets it outside to Jones. Jones, spin cycle. It's on time for
Oklahoma. You miss out on some key games that could have been potential losses. So,
whoa! I'm going to go try to play pro ball somewhere. So this is his last. Ramey's hit his last 2 shots after missing his first 4 tonight.
Do they jump Baylor?
That's an interesting question. Texas has won 7 of the last 9 overall meetings with Iowa State.
Sims to Jones. Kai Jones. Plus the foul.
Jericho Sims just watch his pivot foot as he picks it up. He anchors it, doesn't travel, and softly puts it.
And make sure that we understand what goes into winning and what doesn't. That did not go into winning, as a result, not starting today. But he's very patient, and to his credit, Greg Brown was great at practice today.
Jones thought about it, decides to try it. Good decision.
The Kansas game was suspended for a COVID test that was positive, but Oklahoma State's tempo and pace.
It's a 4-point game.
It was a late switch. They were sleeping.
Jericho Sims all alone. Now it's Kai Jones. Plus the foul.
Watch this. Get rid of it, big guy.
That touched every part of the rim and popped out. On the push, Ramey. Oh, what a... Ramey trying to work for himself, and he finds Jones.
They're going toe-to-toe with the Longhorns.
Abilene Christian played Texas Tech and only played half the time in the first half. You heard Lauren say that he's playing with 2 fouls.